My name's Joe.
My name's Ashley.
My name's Laura.
I'm Krish.
I'm Layla. I'm from Manchester and I'm a researcher working in unscripted TV. I came on the course because I recently got a job where I was doing a lot more around kit, but I didn't feel as confident as I probably wanted to be. And my lovely PD recommended this course to me, so I thought I'd give it a go, get familiar, get to know what's going on with cameras, lighting and sound.
But recently I've been stepping more into filling in crew roles. So part of the reason I wanted to come onto this course was to get more familiar with some kit that I hadn't seen before.
I have a background in editing and I do a bit of videography, but I really want to get into unscripted TV as like a camera operator and filming TV as well. So it's trying to make that transition really.
I want to get into shooting, not like camera operating, but more like maybe one day becoming shooting PD. And thus the things advertised here seemed quite important. But as compared to other courses as well, it's the affordability, which I think is just amazing.
So we got to set up a interview space and it was really, really cool getting to work together. We're figuring out the camera, the lighting. I didn't really do the sound, but we did figure out the sound. So getting to kind of put out all the experience, everything we learned into practice. It's been really, really fun. We're a nice, like, small group. We've got to interact, ask all the questions, work with the kit, get familiar with what we might want to explore, and ask all those silly questions like, what is this? Which I feel like when you're on a set, you don't get the chance to do that.
It sort of demystified it a little bit for me because it was a bit terrifying before I came in. So yeah, it's been really good.
I've actually learned from this primarily how little I know, which is a good thing because I didn't know how complex it all was for unscripted and documentaries. I've seen a lot of films being made because I worked in film as well, but I thought docs would generally just get a camera, point it, but it's a bit more complex than that.
Rigging the actual practical session of rigging the interview was fantastic because that's something that you could be asked to do as a self-shooter. So rigging lights, rigging your sound, rigging your camera, getting your space set up and testing things, and then making sure your workflow all works before it goes was really great because that's something I can really imagine having to do in either a one or a two-person team. And having a dry run of it here was great. It just proves that it can be done and I could go out and find this work.
A lot of the time, if you throw yourself onto set, you don't really get to learn that detail. You just get on with the job and then it's on to the next one. So the level of detail that they've gone into, we've kind of been able to sit down and understand it and sort of dig a bit deeper. So that's been really good.
I learned a lot of little things to do with unscripted that I guess I haven't really applied in scripted work.
It's been really informative just sort of learning all the ways that you can take care of the kit and prepare it and getting to play with it as well.
It was good to get hands on the FX9, get to grips with that. I think you'll get to familiarize yourself with the kit. You'll get to know about the kind of the behind the scenes process of how things come onto set, all those little ins and outs like going abroad, any health and safety kind of stuff, things that you do need to know in the moment on set, and also just being more familiar, meaning you can be more confident when you are on set with that, maybe asking the questions you're a bit nervous to, coming in with maybe a slightly step up compared to other people who haven't come on the course.
But now, exactly like I say, I know what I'm looking out for on set when I go back to work tomorrow. So, yeah.
I've learned to have a bit more confidence and things really they're made to work together. So don't be scared of it. You're not gonna break it unless you're throwing it around. Treat it with respect, but you're going to be able to put things together in the way that they're supposed to go together.
The words for it, but it's very friendly in the sense of, if you haven't done anything before, you're going to learn a lot. If you have, it's a great refresher. It's kind of good for all ages, and it's amazing, just all abilities and experience. And it's been really good to meet people as well. The networking has been wonderful.
Just give it a go. I mean, it's a couple of days. Everybody's been really great. It's not a big chunk of your time, but it's really useful and it's fun.